Hi, everyone. Welcome to the second session of our first virtual CTW series of this year. Today is going to be all about our Tennis Apprentice pathway. To lead us through this, we have Carolina Kaminski, our USTA Georgia Adult Program Coordinator, and Elizabeth Beaver, USTA Georgia Junior Team Tennis Coordinator, and Susan Pierce, USTA Georgia USTA Member Services Coordinator. That's a big title Susan has there. So, all right, it's all yours, ladies.
Thank you, Michael. All right, let's start sharing our screen. So hello, everybody. Welcome to our second session of the CTDW, virtual CTDW. Yes, today we're talking about Tennis Apprentice, and we wanted to bring to your attention that, we need to get this in on a pathway, present to you what the steps are, and hopefully we will have a lot more success this year than we had in previous years. So let's go, where is it? Go down, here we go. What is Tennis Apprentice? So Tennis Apprentice is an entry-level program. A lot of you are familiar already with the program, but for the ones that are not, we're going to explain really quickly what it is. So it's an entry-level program with the goal to find new tennis players in your area. After the program is completed, they can sign up to play in your own local leagues, and that's the ultimate goal, to get these players to eventually play in our USTA leagues. This begins to increase our memberships, our participation, and bring in new competition. And, it always helps when our numbers go up. So what do you need to start a new Tennis Apprentice program? You need to have a tennis facility to host the program and a tennis pro to teach the clinics. So typically the sessions, let me go back here. Yeah, typically the sessions are 1 week to 1.5 weeks long. Clinics are, I'm sorry, I need to get this out of here. Sorry, they're about 6 weeks long, and the clinics are 1 hour to 1.5 hours. Since you're trying to locate new players, you can advertise anywhere in your schools, in your grocery stores, in your gyms, and the malls, anywhere. The cost for that is basically the cost that the tennis pro will charge you, and if the facility will charge you any court fees. So Tennis Apprentice will cap the player registration at $60 per player. And for those $60, the player gets a racket for free, and they get USTA membership for free, and some additional value with that. We're going to go through that in a little bit. So if you have, for example, a pro that's charging $80 per lesson, you would need at least 8 players to cover the cost, because there are 6 sessions. And if you don't have any court fees. So if you have any more than 8 players, like 10 players, for example, then you have, more money to cover costs, to cover court fees, to do promotional items, to do marketing materials, to do a lot more for that program. So how do we help? How does USTA Georgia help with that? So USTA Georgia will provide the rackets for the players. All you have to do is submit a job form for us, an application to let us know when your next program is starting, and how many players you have signed up. We have specific information that you need from that, we need from that. So we're going to go through that with Susan. So, and like I said, after the program is, after the players go through the first session, when the players are ready to join a league, then we, USTA Georgia, will cover their first year of membership. And here's the pathway. So the pathway is, we call it love, play, and compete. And, as all tennis players know, tennis starts with love. So we thought it was very appropriate to start the first session with love as well. So that's the basics of tennis. The tennis pro will teach the basics of ground strokes and serves and volleys, scoring. And in 6 sessions, I mean, it can be kind of overwhelming for the players, but we know that it's going to be, they're going to know the basics of it, And the pros actually have, USTA has a guide that was created by USTA National. It's on our website. The pros can use that guide. They can use their own methodology. The only thing that we say is that the player registration has to be capped at $60. Otherwise, any CTA, any pro can run that program the way that they want. But like I said, it can be overwhelming after that to go from the basics into joining a USTA league immediately. So we know that sometimes those players are not ready, or those players are not very confident about, going into competition immediately. And that's why we have this next step, which is the 102, we call it play. And ideally is when the CTAs or the person coordinating the program will do a little bit of a hand holding, and we'll have supervised play. It can be either the same pro doing some drills and supervising the play, or it can be, the coordinator or anybody else. But a good way to do this is creating a rookie league on Tennis Link. And that rookie league will prepare the players a little bit more and get them a little bit more used to competition. And that would be, they will be part of a team. They will exchange lineups. They'll know the difference between playing singles and playing doubles, keeping score, playing out the scorecards, and entering the scorecards. And the rookie league actually can be set up on Tennis Link with a flexible format. It can be round robin. It can be short scoring. It can be any number of lines, and it can be very, very flexible. And it does count when we are looking over who are the players that are actually transitioning into leagues. If the league is set up on Tennis Link, we see that registration, and we're counting those players as the ones that are moving on to league. So that's a very good way of transitioning them slowly into USTA leagues. So when they are ready, actually, to start playing on a league, USTA Georgia will pay for that membership. But we only want the coordinators to send us the request for memberships when they are actually ready to register, because we don't want to pay for that membership and for that money to go to waste. To qualify for that, the players have to have participated in that first program, and they cannot have any USTA accounts created in the past. Even if it was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, they have to participate in the first program and not have any previous USTA accounts. And Susan is going to reinforce that in a little bit. And then, after the rookie league, after they are a little bit more comfortable with team competition, then they can join mixed doubles. They can join adult leagues, 18 and over, 40 and over, mixed, combo, tri-level, anything they want. They don't actually have to, go into a rookie league before they want to join mixed doubles or combo. We're just showing how, there is a better way of getting these players that are not ready yet to commit to get a little bit more confidence and get a little bit more used to what it is to play on a league. And so this is a new membership benefit. I don't know if any of you are aware, but we received an email on March 1st from USTA customer care. And then every USTA member that is purchasing a membership or renewing a membership this year, they will get a $44 credit to spend at head.com. And you can buy rackets, footwear, you can buy anything. And once you have the membership purchased or renewed, the head or USTA is going to send a very unique code to your email, and you can use that code to redeem at head.com. So this is an added benefit. We are paying for that membership for those players that are going to start playing, and not only that, they're going to get that $44 credit in their inbox, in their email, the email that they gave us when they're signing up for the program. So Susan is right here sitting next to me, and she knows, she is the one that does a lot of the work, most of the work behind the scenes in the Tennis Apprentice program. So when you submit that job form with the application, we need at least 7 business days to get those rackets out to you. You need to allow us time because we need to get those rackets ready. And we need to allow time. Yes, because USPS, we're not Amazon with 2-day delivery, but we have to send it through Postal Service, and we need to allow time for the records to be delivered to you. Susan, do you want to go over the information?
Sure. Okay, so I know a lot of you are familiar with sending in job forms to me and going through the process of getting it started, but I wanted to kind of go over some new things that we're doing as far as when I mail you back the racket. So I will get the job form from you. First of all, when I do receive that job form 7 business days prior to the rackets being shipped out, at least, I will need that particular membership apprentice form that is on our website. And I need that form specifically filled out fully. I need everything on there filled out. What that gives me is the information that I need and will not have to come back to you for to purchase that membership if and when hopefully these players will want to transition into their rookie league and onto league play. So that's number one. You have to use that particular form. If you send me another form with the information, I'm going to send it back and say you need to put it onto this form. And I really don't want to have to do that because everything's on our Tennis Apprentice page on our website, USTAGeorgia.com. So, and as well as the address for the job form submission is right above that Carolina listed there. But if you just go to USTAGeorgia.com under the Tennis Apprentice tab, you will be able to find everything there as well. Okay, so when I do send you the, yes, you can put that, yeah. When I do send you out the rackets, previously I was sending a folder, like a welcoming folder with a welcoming letter and all the information on how to transition to the next step. That was a lot of paper trading off, and I'm sure a lot of those folders got left on the courts, got left in their bags, got thrown out. It just happens. It's just the way it works. So instead, to make it a lot easier, we've decided to go ahead and actually put the dampener, which you've all probably seen that have run the program, the Tennis Apprentice dampener. I'm going to place these into the rackets before I send them to you. Therefore, they're ready to go. The players don't have to receive them and then put them in. So that makes that easier. And then on top of that, I'm also going to include the picture of what you see on your screen. It's a little
hang tag.
Yeah, hang tag. It has a QR code. And so the QR code on the back, they can just scan it with their cell phone, which is a great, easy way for them to do this. When they scan this code, it's going to take them to the page in order to contact the person they need to contact in order to move to the next step of playing. So instead of having to do the full folder and tell them how to do that, it sends them right to our web page in order to do that. So I think that makes everything easier. And this will be attached to each racket, but has also has a dampener already in it for each player. So I won't have to send those packets to you anymore. So
make it easy for the players.
Make it easy for the players and make it easy for you also. You don't have to send anything, keep track of everything being handed out, and they will just go ahead and contact you.
Thank you, Susan.
You're welcome.
So we know we had a lot of success last year with the Tennis Apprentice program. We had 13 CTAs in Georgia running the program, and we had a total of 837 players that participated in the Tennis Apprentice program last year. That is amazing. I'm going to give a shout out to Serrata, Corda, Atlanta, and Macon. They all had over 100 players last year. But any session, any players that your CTA has touched, it makes a big difference. Like I said, we had 837 players last year, in Georgia that participated in the Tennis Apprentice program. And I think it is amazing that we're exposing all these players to tennis. And hopefully they are enjoying, they're loving it, and they want to come back and they want to do more. Out of these 837 players, we received a request for membership for 285 of them. And out of these players, only 173 players actually registered for a league. Any league, rookie league, mixed doubles, combo, tri-level, you name it. Anything that was on Tennis Link is being counted right here. And it's not only in the 6-month period, we looked at the entire year, even the ones that were requesting membership late in December, we were looking up until now to see if they had registered for leagues, you know, in February or March. So I think there is an amazing opportunity here. As you can see, out of the whole, you know, nice pie chart we have here. Out of the whole 837 players, 100% of them, that universe, only 25% actually was interested in having a membership. And out of these 285 players, 60% of them actually started playing in a league. So 40% of these memberships that were purchased are not being used. This is money that we are using for memberships that we could be using for other opportunities that we could be using to help the CTAs with other things. So we know, I mean, we have asked you that you only request memberships if the players are ready to go in and start playing, just because, you know, we don't want that money to go to waste. And out of the 837 players that we had last year participating in Tennis Apprentice, I mean, we really wanted to see a lot more of them getting interested and transitioning and playing and knowing the feeling of, you know, competing on being on a team and being competitive. And hopefully, yes, hopefully they will move on to a USTA league and participate in state championships and know the whole universe of USTA leagues. We're very excited about that. I get excited about that.
And about the ratings.
Oh, the ratings, yeah. Well, if they are in a rookie league, they don't have to worry about the ratings just yet. So because it's a flexible format, it doesn't count into leagues. Yes, and if they sign up for combo and tri-level, they have to have self-rate, but it doesn't go into the rating calculation. But again, we want these players to not only be exposed to tennis, but also be more comfortable with team competition and, you know, being a captain, exchanging lineups, keeping score, competing, winning, losing. So we want them to be more excited and be part of the USTA League universe. We just need a little bit more hand-holding from the moment that they finish that first program that takes 6 weeks until, you know, they feel ready to move on into the USTA leagues. So this is what we are focusing for this year. We want to continue to offer the 101 programs, we'll call it love. We want them to we want CTAs to offer sessions and continue to bring new players and continue to expose these people to tennis. But we also want to get these players more involved and make them, get them a little bit more comfortable with team competition within USTA leagues. If you need any help setting up a rookie league, or if you have any questions about these leagues or how to do it on Tennis Link, I'm here to help. I'm happy to do it. You probably have my information at this point. If you don't, here it is. I have my, yeah, this is my name. I'm the Adult Programs Coordinator, and this is my email address. Susan is here also to help with anything related Tennis Apprentice. She knows everything there is to know about Tennis Apprentice, so she can also help you. And there's her email address, pierce@USTAgeorgia.com. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I
Susan?
just want to add, I get a question very often from everybody following these programs, and they say a lot of times they have a hard time transitioning these players into playing within a 60-day, I think, no, 6-month period. I'm sorry. It's a 6-month period that they have to purchase. We have to purchase the membership following the program or when the program starts. And I know a lot of these players, just like Caroline has been explaining, aren't ready to transition. And people say, well, what can I do with them? Because they want to keep playing, but they don't. And that's exactly what it is the Rookie League. And so, yes, you can email either of us or call us or whatever and ask us about it, because that is definitely the next step if they're not comfortable. Now, some players are ready to go. They would like to go into a 2-5 league, and they were maybe already played a bunch of tennis before, but not in organized tennis. So I just feel like that we need to keep them playing. If we give them that time in between the Tennis Apprentice class, and then we say, well, they're not ready to play, we'll give them some time, and then when they're ready, they'll let us know. A lot of them don't come back to play. So we need to do some hand holding and get them through that Rookie League. And it's going to help you all too, because those participation numbers will definitely go up if we can get them into the Rookie League. So I just know I purchased a lot of memberships last year, and a lot of them did not convert over. So I am really reiterating and stressing to everybody this year, if you're going to send me a membership request for these players, please be sure you know where they're going from there, not just because they mentioned to you they want to play, because we need to see the numbers showing that they are actually playing.
We're tracking these numbers a lot more closely this year. We are looking into those basically every month. We are also going to start talking to each CTA about their numbers from last year, and all the the memberships that were not converted into leagues, or the players that were not interested in playing. So we're going to start talking a little bit more with each CTA about that. If you want more information about your own CTA, feel free to reach out to us. We are happy to do it. Let's sit down, let's talk, let's see how else we can help you, and we'll go from there. Yep. So this is the part of the adult Tennis Apprentice. We also have a program for juniors, and Elizabeth Beaver is here to go over that with you guys. So Elizabeth.
Hey, Carolina, before you guys stop, there's a couple questions in the chat before you switch over.
Sure, thank you.
Okay, here I am.
All right.
Hi, Junior Tennis Apprentice. That is a question for junior. No, hold on. Let me see if we have a previous question. Can a pro facility run this program, or does it have to be through a CTA? Oh, there you go. That is Dave's question. CTAs usually run the league. So
they have to be run through.
The facility can reach out to the CTA and say that we have a pro, we are interested in doing it, and go through the CTA. So only CTAs can run the Tennis Apprentice program. And we have a question about Junior Tennis Apprentice, but Elizabeth is going to address that after her presentation, right?
Yeah.
Is there a place on Jot Form to indicate that? So the Jot Form is a separate Jot Form, Karen, and we will mention that. Elizabeth will sit right here on the chair, and she's gonna go over that with you guys. We'll ask, we'll give you some time to ask questions at the end of the presentation.
Hey everybody, I am Elizabeth Beaver, the JTC coordinator at USTA Georgia. I've met some of you and been in communication with most of you, but if not, hello. So we are going to talk about Junior Tennis Apprentice today. And my first slide. Okay, so
yeah, you want to just
minimize
over here. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. So similarly to the adult Tennis Apprentice, this is for junior kids. It is designed strictly for beginner players, and it teaches the basics of tennis and it gets them into the game. So the first part of this is, so basically this presentation is from us to you, the provider. What gets published on the website is going to be different. It's going to be what the kids and the parents of the kids see. So just keep that in mind. So the elements for junior tennis apprentice for you all to know is that they are going to be getting 5 to 8 weeks of organized lessons by a pro determined by your CTA. They'll get a new USTA membership for each participant. New is the junior memberships are free, but that's not something that we're gonna like widely publicize. We're gonna promote this as like an incentive for the program. They get a beginner tennis racket for the players to keep, and that's something that Susan will be sending out also. And then this is like the very important part. The CTAs, so after the completion of the junior tennis apprentice program with you all, you can give them a free season of JTT after it's over. So although not to say that there's not value in getting a racket in their hands for the first time and learning all these things, but the idea of this program is to be a pathway, and the intent is to funnel them into a JTT program. So the next section is, okay, so you can charge up to $60 for a participation fee. And this is another part of like the intent of funneling them into a season. Like it's a lot of time and resources from you all to just have them stop playing after this. So, okay, the next one. What does the, so you all receive from us for hosting a junior tennis apprentice session. Again, the rackets for each of the participants. And then this part is very important also. So for every participant, you will be getting a $10 check from us to go towards a player party, court fees, and league fees. But in order to receive this, you will have to provide us with all of the information from them and their parents to create a new membership. And this is what Susan had touched on too. Like we need every single little bit of information so that we don't have to go back and forth, and that we can actually establish a membership. And there will be a form, I'll talk about that. So you'll just have to fill in every single box for that. You'll get assistance with marketing and local promotion from us. And then we are also running an incentive for coaches and parents. This is something you can promote for every new team with 6 players that a parent or a coach registers for an upcoming JTT season. They get $100. So I think that's pretty great. And then lastly, first-time programs registered to a team challenge or a team tournament will also receive additional equipment, training, and coaching manuals. And that's something you can follow that link at the bottom there to find out more information on that. It's usta.com/team programs. So the process for this all, it is the same, I guess, for the adult side. So the way that the website looks, so, okay. What I'm gonna be asking from you all when we're done with this presentation, I'm gonna email this document out to you all. And then I'm just gonna be asking which CTAs are going to be wanting to participate and run these programs. Because then on the website, I'm gonna have a list of providers. And then I'm gonna put up your, like the names of your CTAs and then a direct contact there so that they have a person that they can reach out to. So that's gonna be on the website for the juniors and the parents, as well as the JOT form, which has the things that we need to get you started. So the name of the parents, their birthdays, if they have a USTA number already, email addresses, and then same goes for the kids as well as the racket size that they will need. And then we just need 7 days in advance to get everything out. And that's kind of all I have. So.
That's it. Awesome. Well, let me just, yep, screen stopped. Anyone else?
There's some
No,
more
yeah,
questions.
we have more questions.
Okay, so indicate that you need anything else to know what racket size to send. As far as the juniors go, the apprentice form, does it have different racket sizes on there? I haven't seen the.
I think there were like 3 options for different lengths,
Okay.
depending on how small or large the child is.
Okay, so yes, you'll need to figure out what size racket and then send that on the job form. I will be the one sending out the rackets to you. So.
Did they have to join a JTT team in order to get a racket?
Nope, this is just a part of the, when they sign up and register for the Junior Tennis Apprentice, they get a racket.
And, okay, and what is considered a new player? Let me go back here. Yeah. What is considered a new player to receive $100? Is this new to JTT or new to the game of tennis?
As far as I know, we found this in an old folder from my predecessor. I'm not sure who she all ran it for, but we're gonna try to bring it back.
So he's asking, is this new to JTT or the game? So
The $100.
Yeah. Is it a new
program
program?
or has it?
Like
Yeah,
if you get six
like,
players,
this is-
do they have to be brand new to tennis, or is it just 6 people that have never played JTT before?
New players to JTT.
No, in the past, when we had it before, you had to have 6 players that became USTA members. Like, so they played on a team, but they had to sign up to be USTA members.
So new to USTA or
Yeah.
new to JTT basically,
JTT,
because if
which
they
is
were not, yeah,
USTA.
exactly.
Right.
If they've
Right.
never played JTT before, they're new to it, USTA.
But they don't have to go through the Tennis Apprentice program, right?
Correct. Right. No, they didn't have to do the. tennis-
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
It's kind of a
Okay.
separate thing, but-
Yeah, but yeah, okay. And can we do junior tennis in the summer camp format, or does it have to be 5 to 8 week program?
That's something I'll have to get back to you on. Rebecca.
They cannot have it, yeah. So Dave responded to, yeah, they have to be new to GTT. Does UST also offer a session guide for the teaching pros? Yeah, so not for the adult, we do have a guide. It's on our website, the Tennis Apprentice website. That's just for the first session. But yeah, there are a lot of suggestions on drills, on things that, how they should use their sessions. But again, these are just suggestions. They don't have to use the guide. They can definitely, have their own methodology. But yes, we do have a guide for that. Any other questions? Here's my hand. Oh, we have another one, Lisa. For adult tennis apprentice, we can set up a rookie league in Tennis Link without an actual membership. Yes, that is true, Lisa. We can set up a rookie league in a flexible format without requesting an actual membership. However, we're giving them the membership. We want them to want the membership. We want them to be ready, to start playing a league. So yes, if you want to set up a rookie league on Tennis Link, and I know that we don't require flexible format leagues to have a membership, but we are giving them the membership. So let's go ahead. If you're ready to set up that rookie league, and if they're ready to play, let's go ahead. Let's get them their memberships, and let's get them signed up to play rookie league. Also, can they still get a membership after 6 months if we were behind in getting them to continue their tennis education before an actual league?
That's been an issue in the past because we do like to have that guideline. Obviously, when COVID hit and all those things, we had some people that were a little behind on those things because they weren't allowed to do the sessions at that point. So we did allow them to be over that 6-month point. We prefer for it to be in 6 months. It depends on the situation, but I do want to keep that 6-month time frame. I think if they go into a rookie league, I know it's hard, but honestly, if they go into a rookie league, they're going to be ready to keep playing. So if they're really interested. So I just want to keep that 6 months because that rookie league will put them before the 6-month period, and then they should be ready to transition. Even if they're not signing up that next month, it could be the month after. But I really want them to be ready to go into that next league.
Yeah, if you think about it, 6 months is there's some time. There are 2 seasons in there. So yes, that's why, if we wait a little bit too long. If we wait more than 6 months, it's very likely they're going to lose interest. Wilku was asking, is the $100 per team they create for the coaches, JTT team?
Yep, it's for the coaches and the parents, because a lot of times they're the ones doing the organizers and they're the ones being the captains. And you know, we're all busy, we have a lot going on, but we just want to incentivize them to organize.
But it's $100 per team, not per coaches, not per parent. Yeah, per team. And the rookie league should work out fine for us. Yes, Lisa, that's what I like to hear. Thank you, friend.
Yes, and I'm so happy, Lisa, that you have your programs going.
Yes,
And that's working out.
very, yes, we're very happy about that. Any other questions? I think, Michael, we're sending it back to you.
All right.
Hey,
All right.
Carolina, sorry. Here, I'll turn on my video. I was eating lunch. I didn't want everyone to see me eating my macaroni and cheese. I just wanted to, as far as the Junior Apprentice goes, just give kind of an idea of a program that USTA Atlanta worked on recently. And it was through a schools program. A parent volunteer had mentioned having courts right next to an elementary school, and worked with the PE teacher and the principal to set up a Junior Apprentice program. And the principal actually agreed to purchase 24 participations for the children to join that program through Junior Apprentice. So that's just kind of a way you can connect your school's program to Junior Apprentice and then hopefully get your kids into junior team tennis. So just wanted to throw that idea out there for you guys if anybody is interested.
That's awesome, Amanda. Thank you. Oh, that's a great sharing. Thank you, Amanda.
All right. All right. Great information, guys. Thank you so much. As they all said, if you have any follow-up questions, please reach out to them. I am going to post the video and the presentation deck for this session later online. I'll email you all when that is done. Hopefully be like end of the day or tomorrow. Just really quick, our next session will be Thursday, April the 14th at noon. So not next week, but the week after that. And that's going to be focusing on high school tennis. So again, thank you all for joining us. Thank our presenters and everyone. Take care. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you.